Okay, well, ahoy, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Again, this is a culmination of you, our potential sailors, along with your first mates. Those are your travel agents, who we affectionately call our first mates. And we, the sales managers of Virgin Voyages. I am Cindy Call, and with me also tonight is Lindsay Wagner, Rebecca Gonzer, and Megan Wilcox. So we just wanted to, oh, I don't know if I have control over this slide. There we go. So very happy Thanksgiving, because we're coming along the Thanksgiving holiday. So very grateful for all of our travel agents who invited you, those of you who have joined our call tonight, so that we can tell you a little bit about Virgin Voyages and what it means to set sail the Virgin Way. But first, before we do that, I have quite a lag here. Okay, but before we get going, we always like to toot our horn a little bit, because we are making waves and earning accolades throughout the industry. And just very proud to share that we've won a lot of awards this year. And again, thanks to all of our sailors who have sailed on us, and our crew who are providing epic experiences for you. So we won the Cruise Critic Cruiser's Choice Awards, sweeping all categories for best overall cruise line, best dining, best cabins, best service, best value for the money. And for those of you who may not be familiar with what the Cruise Critic Cruiser's Choice Awards are, that is voted on by our sailors, the consumers. So very proud. It's kind of, in the cruise industry, kind of a little bit like the Oscars in the cruise industry. And you may be also familiar with Travel and Leisure's Travel and Leisure. We also won their #1 mega ship ocean cruise line of 2023. So what sets us apart from other cruise lines, and why might you want to sail with us? Well, first and foremost, we are exclusively adult. You are certainly welcome to let your inner child loose on board, but you must be 18 plus to sail with us. We also have a very innovative restaurant concept. We have 20 plus eateries. Not one of them is a main dining room or a buffet. We don't have those set dining times, formal dress codes. Rebecca's going to tell you a lot more about our dining coming up. Inclusions, I have a slide that I'm going to break that all down for you coming up as well. Wellness focus. We offer an extensive variety of ways for you to work on your health and wellness. So it's for the do nothings, the do some things, and the do everythings. Our approach to wellness is just to do whatever works best for you. So we have a lot on board with our B complex of workout rooms, our group fitness classes, our relaxing spa, and so much more. And we also give you the ability to curate your own experiences. So you could be someone who wants to shut down the nightclub at 4 o'clock in the morning with the DJ in our manor. You certainly can do that. Or maybe you just would rather chill out throughout your voyage after the ship at the dock and sit on our lovely loungers, watching the waves roll by. Or maybe you're foodies who enjoy eating and drinking your way throughout your entire voyage. We certainly have that for you as well. And then our epic yacht-inspired design. I like to say, think of a boutique hotel on the ocean, just matched with that style and service that Virgin is known for. We promise always included luxury, simple, transparent pricing with no hidden fees, no unwelcome surprises at the end of your sailing. We include, as I mentioned earlier, dining, all of the food at our 20 plus eateries, your essential drinks such as still and sparkling waters, non-pressed juices, sodas are even included, teas, drip coffee, all included. Other cruise lines may charge you for a water package, a soda package, but it's all included with Virgin Voyages. We include gratuities, Wi-Fi. We believe Wi-Fi is a basic human right, so we're not going to charge you for that. All of our onboard shows and entertainment and our group fitness classes, all wrapped up in your voyage fare as standard. Okay, so I've mentioned to you, I just went over everything that is included in your voyage fare, but one thing that is not included would be your alcoholic drinks, smoothies, mocktails, your handcrafted specialty coffees. So we've done some polling, and when we polled our sailors to find out what is important to them in inclusions, high quality, high value, we found that sailors were turned off by the typical beverage packages of other cruise lines that come with more restrictions and requirements. So we wanted it to be as easy to sail with us as possible, and that's how we developed the bar tab. We call it our cure for the common drink package. So really what that is sailors can purchase a $300 bar tab, increments of $300. And for every $300 you purchase, Virgin kicks in a bonus $50. So that is value for you, more value for your money when you pre-purchase the bar tab. And that can be used, as I mentioned, for alcoholic drinks, smoothies, mocktails for someone who doesn't drink. And this concept really helps us to keep our pricing very reasonable as well, just on average. So beers cost around $6 to $8, cocktails about $10 to $12. 42% of our wines are under $10 per glass. And the best part is the taxes and gratuities are already included. So you see $10 drink on the menu, that's what you're going to pay. It's just the $10. All right, and now I'm going to pass that on to Rebecca, I believe.
No, it's me.
Oh, Megan, sorry.
You're good. So speaking of all of these epic things that you get to experience just as part of booking a Virgin Voyage with us, we have some incredible ships and some incredible destinations for you to set sail. We do have 4 ships in our fleet. We started with Scarlet Lady back when we got ships in the water in 2021, and we've since onboarded Valiant and Resilient Lady, and we have our 4th ship coming online very, very soon. And so our ships are going to be sailing all over the world, primarily in the Caribbean, Europe, and also the South Pacific out of Australia. So in the Caribbean, we've got itineraries ranging from anywhere from 4 to 8 nights, with a number of really great 5-night itineraries. 2 of those are featured here. We have our Riviera Maya and our Dominican Days itinerary. And one of the unique things about Virgin Voyages when it comes to where we're setting sail and the different ports of call that we are traveling to, we feature late night and overnight stays. So you really get to take advantage of those different ports, really get to experience some really great places. You'll notice on that Riviera Maya itinerary there on the left-hand side, there are going to be 2 late night stays there, one in Cozumel and Playa del Carmen, as well as the Beach Club in Bimini. And so you'll be able to see which of those different itineraries feature those late night and overnight stays as we kind of go through some more of them. We also have our 4-night itinerary. It's a little jaunt from Miami to Key West and also the Beach Club in Bimini. So some really great spots in the Caribbean. Again, some other spots in Mexico that we're going, as well as some of the various islands, as you can see here. These are going to be 2 of our longer itineraries here in the Caribbean. That Western Caribbean Charm is going to be a little 6-nighter, and then also that Eastern Caribbean Antilles is going to be an 8-night itinerary as well. We are launching some new embarkation ports next year. From January through March, we're going to be having one of our ships go out of San Juan, Puerto Rico, so you can look for some exciting 7-nighters there going into the ABC Islands. This right here is the Beach Club at Bimini. It is Virgin Voyages private beach club. There's no extra fees for you to take advantage of the beach club. You can use your bar tab at the beach club. We've got beautiful, delicious Bahamian food there. It's a really great place to kind of relax and unwind if you want to just kind of have something chill and easy to do at the end of the day. These are going to be those 7-night itineraries going out of San Juan that you can see there. They are very port heavy. So if you're someone who wants to really go and explore a lot on your epic Virgin Voyage, you definitely want to give those a little look-see. And then we're also going out of both Barcelona and Athens and launching next year out of Portsmouth in the UK. So these fantastic itineraries in Barcelona, we've got our French days, Ibiza nights, which does feature an overnight in Ibiza and one in Palma de Mallorca as well. An Irresistible Med is going to look a little bit different going into 2024 with the stop in Rome, as well as another overnight in Ibiza. So if you want to really experience the Med, we do have multiple itineraries for you. Again, if you want to go out of Athens and really explore Greece and maybe Croatia and some other spots that you've never been, such as Bodrum, Turkey, for example, our Adriatic Sea and Greek Gems and our Greek Island Glow itineraries are great for next summer. And that Greek Island Glow is going to have an overnight in Mykonos, which we've got some incredible shore excursions there as well. And then that Adriatic Sea and Greek Gems features multiple late night stays in some really fantastic ports. So definitely not to be missed. And then we just launched a couple of new ones going out of Barcelona and Athens again next year in October. We've got the Modern Med to Ancient Aegean, which is going to start in Barcelona and then end in Athens. And then we're actually doing the reverse of that itinerary as well. So definitely some great opportunity there. We had one sell out very, very quickly earlier this year that was a similar itinerary. So we heard the demand and we said, let's give the people more. And so these are going to be some really excellent itineraries if you really truly want to take advantage of a wide variety of stops in the Med. Let's see if this is gonna keep going. We also feature some great itineraries out of Australia. So if you want to make your way down to Melbourne and explore Tasmania, Australia, and New Zealand, feel free. And then, like I said, we're also going out of the UK next year. So there's a lot of great spots for you to visit globally with Virgin Voyages. And new and fresh, like hot off the presses, I guess you could say. We just announced that we are going to be doing holidays at sea for voyages starting November 29th of this year through our New Year's Ahoy sailings. So lots of fun activations, some fun different things that are happening on board. We're kind of changing up some of the different events that we have and making it a little bit more festive. And so we've also have a new show that we're launching for this holidays at sea program. So if you need some last minute vacays or you want to try and get on a New Year's voyage, definitely make sure to look at those available sailings. And now I'm going to pass it off to Rebecca.
I'm taking this one.
This is Lindsay.
Demo. It's all right. It's like hot potato tonight. But no, just to give you an idea too of who is actually sailing on Virgin Voyages. For us, we truly believe that age is just a number. There's not one set like age group or demographic that we feel like would be the perfect fit. It really is a mixed group of ages. They range from mid-30s to mid-60s. Average age is around 49. But the video that I'm about to show you, I think, gives you a good idea of that true. I get that statement of age is just a number. So, Rebecca, you're right below me. So just give me a thumbs up when I click play that you can actually hear my video.
Want to see where I am? Look at this. Oh my! Walking on a dream. We made it. How can I explain? Talking to myself. Just traveling the world. This is the best. Trying different drugs and girls. Yeah. We are always running for the
I'm like, I feel like they should be our new ambassadors for the perfect sailor on any of our lady ships. And again, just showing you age is just a number. And, you know, I think it was this past, in 2022, we had Richard Branson on board for his birthday bash. And as he was celebrating his 72nd birthday, we had somebody on board celebrating their 21st birthday. So welcome, come one, come all. But what I will say is that there is one small subset of sailors that are extremely irked and peeved that they cannot sail with us, and they have sent a quick message that I want to play for you right now. There we go.
Virgin Voyages says we can't cruise till we're 18, which makes us shake like we had caffeine. Virgin Voyages
you deserve it, but the fact we can't go is total bull.
Cindy, next time I'm going to pull you off mute and actually mute the video and require you to sing that song since you know it by heart. But no kids. As Cindy mentioned before at the start of the presentation, there are no children allowed on board. You have to be 18 plus to sail with us. And I know for a lot of people on the call, they can very much appreciate that. So that's our sailor. But I want to talk to you a little bit about our entertainment, because on board our lady ships, we do not have your standard typical cruise line entertainment. You're not going to see the Broadway style shows, but instead what we have is a festival like lineup of events and happenings all throughout the ship. Every single ship has its own kind of a lineup of different types of entertainment shows. What I would highly recommend is reaching out to the first mate that invited you onto this sailor night tonight, because we have a fantastic entertainment guide that talks about all of our different shows, all of the different entertainment, and most importantly, it will tell you what to pack for our show or our ships, because we have some pretty epic parties on board. One of them being what you see here on your screen, which is We Fancy. So pack the glitter, pack the sparkles, because We Fancy happens on each of our lady ships, I believe on the second to last night. But most importantly, on every single sailing, we have Scarlet Night. And Scarlet Night is when the entire ship activates red. If you've ever sailed on any other cruise line before, you might be used to maybe like a white party where they encourage you to dress up in, all white. But here at Virgin Voyages, because we like to do things a little differently, we have what's called Scarlet Night, where everybody is encouraged to dress with a pop of scarlet. And I know for all of us on this call right now, we are sailing in 2 weeks. And I think that all of us have our red outfits like laid out on our beds, ready to go, waiting for this night. Because again, the entire ship activates red. There's different like pop-up performances. It starts in the roundabout there on the 6th deck. And you'll make your way up to the pool deck, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. And then it migrates down into the Manor nightclub, which is basically the culmination of Scarlet Night. And let's be honest, everybody needs an epic photo in your red outfit and that sparkly entryway that you see there on the left-hand side of your screen, which is the entryway there to the Manor. So that's kind of telling you what to pack, but some of the things, or at least one of the big things that you can do on our ship that honestly you cannot do on any other cruise ship out there, is we have the first ever tattoo studio at sea called Squid Ink. So yes, and I believe we have a couple of people on. Cindy's got a tattoo, Rebecca's got a tattoo. Megan, I think that leaves us that in 2 weeks, I think we need to swing by Squid Ink and get a tattoo to commemorate the voyage. But I did not know this, but getting a tattoo on board a cruise ship actually used to be a time-honored seafaring tradition that when sailors would cross the equator on a ship, they would get a tattoo. And so we thought, what better way to commemorate your voyage than permanently documenting it with a tattoo, which is where Squid Ink came from. So, and I will say that hot tip is to make sure that on the first day, the day of embarkation, that you swing by Squid Ink, set up your appointment with one of our amazing tattoo artists, and yeah, take home a commemorative memento with a tattoo. So yeah, never before on any other cruise line out there onboard tattoos. So with that being said, I am going to throw it over to Rebecca to lead us into dining and restaurants as we enter into the dining evening hours.
Yes, finally, Rebecca. So I'm going to talk to you guys about what my favorite thing to talk about, which is food. So as we mentioned already, as Cindy mentioned, 20 plus eateries, 6 specialty restaurants, all included. There's no upcharge for those specialty restaurants. So I'm going to go through those specialty restaurants. First up, we have The Wake. This is our elegant steak and seafood restaurant. This is also a fantastic place for a lingering brunch. You can get bottomless mimosas, bottomless bellinis, bottomless Bloody Marys here for, I believe, about $25 per person at The Wake. Next up, we have Gun Bay. Again, we have a lot of firsts at Virgin Voyages. This is the first Korean barbecue at sea. This was actually the first Korean barbecue that I ever had. It is a really fun experience. We do all the cooking for you. You just have to sit back, relax, enjoy all kinds of fun cocktails here. I think you saw on that first picture, you saw the little packet of Pop Rocks. We have a drink here called K-pop disco, and it's served in a little disco ball with a side of Pop Rocks, your choice whether you want to pour those Pop Rocks in the drink or just eat them on the side. And then we have Razzle Dazzle. I love this restaurant, also open for brunch and for dinner. This restaurant has the most vegan and vegetarian options on board, but it is definitely the best restaurant to get bacon on board as well. So don't skip out. You probably get there and you'll order one order of bacon, and then you're going to end up ordering 2 or 3 more, especially if you're sitting with other people, because everybody is going to want some of that bacon. Insider's tip here, there is a secret menu at Razzle Dazzle. It does change seasonally, so definitely be sure to ask for the secret menu there. Next up, Test Kitchen. This is kind of like your deconstructed molecular cuisine. This is definitely a showstopper here at Virgin Voyages. You are going to step into the restaurant and you will see a menu with 6 different ingredients. You'll let the chef know if you have any food allergies, and then you really just sit back, relax, and enjoy the culinary adventure that you're about to go on. So it is a plated 6-course menu. Each dish will have a description / explanation, and then you can also add a wine pairing, a beer pairing, a cocktail pairing for $35 per person. And we even now have a mocktail pairing you can do here. We will have 2 menus that will rotate throughout the voyage, and then we will always have a fully vegan menu that's available here at Test Kitchen as well. Then we have Extra Virgin. This is our famous Italian restaurant. I always recommend starting with that charcuterie board that you see right there in the middle of the screen, and then ending with your tableside affogato cart. So lots of amazing pasta. Everything is made fresh every single day on board. If you want to try all the different pastas, you can do that. You can ask for small plates and they'll bring all the different pastas out. Definitely more than pasta. We do have an amazing steak dish and seafood here as well. And then last but not least, of those 6 specialty restaurants, we have Pink Agave. This is our modern upscale Mexican restaurant. We won Travel Age West 2023 Best Dining. But around the office, we like to say this is where you can order as much guacamole as you would like. Literally everything here is good. Highly recommend a stop to Pink Agave. And then at least once per voyage, we do have a new experience for our sailors where we will bring a DJ in, move the tables out, and it is called Pink Agave After Dark. So definitely look for that on your event lineup so you don't miss out on that experience. Other eateries that we have on board, Dock House is really a fan favorite. This is sort of your Mediterranean tapas. We also have a little meze cart that goes around, and then in the evenings we'll have acoustic music here at the Dock House. This is Lindsay's favorite place on board. This is the Dock House at the very very aft of the ship. Have to use my cruise terminology here. At the very aft of the ship, this is definitely where you will go to get those yacht vibes on board. You're going to want to grab your favorite cocktail or beverage and just kind of chill out there as we sail away from any one of the ports that you may be visiting. It is just a really great place to get all those yacht feels. And then we have another area on board called the galley. This is really unique. I like to call it sort of our fresh food hall. It is still table service with the exception of Bento Baby. This is 10 different international eateries. Bento Baby, you can always go there and grab a bento box. Definitely more than sushi. We do breakfast bentos, charcuterie bentos. We have the daily mix for salad. We have our own bakery and patisserie on board where we bake fresh daily. We also have gluten-free items that's well bred. Let's talk about it for your breakfast and your lunch tacos. Hot off the press for paninis. We do amazing ramen at Noodle Around. And then we have the burger bar. So we will always have an Impossible Burger, a burger of the day, and then just like a good old fashioned burger and fries. And it's fabulous. And then if you want to have a full English breakfast at 3 a.m., you can definitely do that. We have Diner and Dash that is open 24/7, serving a variety of breakfast dishes. And again, that full English breakfast fare is available to you there. And then one of my personal favorites, the pizza place, open till 2 a.m. Fresh personal made pizzas. We do have a pizza menu, but you can also just let the chef know what you'd like on your pizza. We've got salads and drinks and things there as well. And you can eat it there or you can get it in a to-go box. And then last but not least, we have our famous ice cream parlor, Lick Me Till I Scream, one of Richard Branson's favorite spots on board. We have got fresh and rotating flavors every day. We will always have a sugar-free flavor, a vegan flavor, and then you've got multiple flavors of ice cream cones as well. Cabins. So that rounds out the foodie section. Cabins. So I'm excited to talk to y'all about where you will be laying your head at night. Very important. So we do have in sea views and insiders, we have 46 solo occupancy cabins. If we have any solo sailors here tonight, we do have some solo occupancy, solo price cabins as well. But I highly recommend that you start out with our sea terrace. This is our entry level balcony category. We have very well appointed rooms. We have really fun technology in all of the cabins, which I'll talk to you about on the next slide. I do want to just bring your attention here to our fabulous red hammock. All rooms also come equipped with a fridge, so you can grab one of those bento babies and stick it in your fridge and snack on it later. So in every single room, you'll have a tablet in the room. So we are definitely tech forward. That tablet will house all of the controls for the room, from the lighting to the curtains. You can order your ship eats, which is our version of room service, your water, ice, chat with sailor services, everything just from that one tablet that you have in your room. Now, if we have any rock stars on board, you'll be wanting to listen to this next part. I'm going to talk about our 78 suites. So we do have a total of 78 suites. We have 63 of our first level rock stars, and then we have 15 mega rock star quarters as well. So our rockstar cabins, as you can see from these amazing photos, if you're a bathroom person, you're absolutely going to love any of the rockstar cabins that we have here. We do have some very special perks that go along with our rockstars. So first of all, rockstar sailors are going to receive priority booking access, which means that you can book your shore excursions 135 days in advance, and you can book your dining 60 days in advance. So those 6 specialty restaurants I talked about, you get ahead of the line on everybody to get those booked. You're also going to get the first round of the in-room bar. So not a mini bar. This is a full bar with fully stocked bottles. You have all of your different cocktail glasses, your cocktail shaker, your recipe book, so you can get cocktail creative in the room. You're also going to have access to your very own team of rockstar agents that act as a concierge service. And they are there just to kind of make all your rockstar dreams come true. So they're there to help you get into the different shows, the dining, anything that you may need. If you want to throw a little party on your cheeky corner suite, you can do that as well. And then everyone will also get access to Richard's Rooftop, which is our members only rooftop lounge. Now, if you are a go big or go home kind of sailor, or you are wanting to have, the most all-inclusive experience possible, then you're going to want to pick one of our 15 mega rockstar cabins. Not only is it just an amazing experience, but your inclusions, it's basically all inclusive. So you're going to receive everything that the regular Rockstar gets. Plus, you're going to have a bottomless in-room bar. So as you drink through those bottles, we will be coming around behind you, not filling them back up, but giving you new bottles. You'll also receive a daily bar tab. So this is going to include all of your beverages on the ship and at the beach club at Bimini, up to a $25 maximum per beverage, which will cover most of the beverages that we have on board. You will also receive daily spa access. So this is going to give you 3 hours in our thermal area, 3 hours in our thermal zone per sailor per day. So that's going to include our hydrotherapy pool, our mud room, our sauna, our steam room, our salt room, our cold plunge pools, jacuzzis, and then we have heated marble beds that you can just kind of zen out to at the end. So you'll get a 3-hour pass per person each day, and that area is open from 6 in the morning until midnight. You'll also receive round trip transfers to and from the ship within a 50-mile radius. And then you will have your very own Mega Rockstar agent that is there, again, in a concierge capacity to make all of your rockstar dreams come true within reason. And then, of course, you'll also have access to Richard's Rooftop, which is our very special members only rooftop lounge. Every day from 5 to 6, we will have our Moet and Shannon hour, where you will get an hour of unlimited bubbles. And it's the kind of experience where if you have about that much left in your glass, a glass will just sort of magically appear beside you. So now I'm going to show you a quick little video just to give you an idea of the experience of what it means to set sail the Virgin Way. Let's see if I can.
Now we're voyaging.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon. Come and go, you come and go. Loving will be easy because you like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green.
So that just gets me super excited. The fact that we're going to be, on board in just a couple of weeks ourselves. So I hope that gets you all excited as well. So when is the best time to book? Right now. Right now, we are having the best offer that we are going to have for the rest of this year. This is our Black Friday sale. You will get 30% off select sailings through 2024 and up to $600 in free drinks. So I will just break that down for you, how the free drinks work. Basically, if you are on a voyage that is 4 to 6 nights long, we are going to give you a free $300 bar tab per cabin. If you choose a voyage that is 7 nights or longer, then that will include a free $600 bar tab per cabin. So bar tab, as Cindy explained, you can use on all of our non-included beverages. So that's going to be our alcohol, our smoothies, our fresh pressed juices, as well as those specialty tea and coffee drinks. We also have an option if you want to, if it's applicable and you want to add the 10% pay in full, you can stack that with this particular offer. This is only running through November 26th. So for more details on that, please reach out to your first mate or your travel advisor who invited you. And then we have a very exclusive offer that is only for you sailors who have been invited here by your first mate. You can only get this by booking through your first mate. So this is not something that you can get direct. You have got to go through the first mate who invited you here tonight. We are going to do a very special onboard credit offer if you get your booking in, either pay in full or your deposit in by November 30th. So this is going to be $50 of Sailor Loop per cabin for Insider and Seaview, $100 of Sailor Loop per cabin for any Sea Terrace cabin category, and $200 of Sailor Loop per cabin if you choose the Rockstar Life. So again, you have got to reach out to the first mate who invited you here. This is stackable with our current promotion, so you can stack it with that $300 or $600 bar tab. The only thing it's not combinable with is our My Next Virgin Voyage placeholders. If you have any questions about what is or isn't included, please reach out to the first mate who invited you here tonight. So again, you can only get this through your first mate, and you do have to book it by November 30th. And guys, that rounds us out tonight. Just about 6 minutes over 7:30. So thank you guys so much for being here. Again, contact your travel advisor by November 30th to book.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. Have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you. Good night.
Happy Thanksgiving.